main before we go to intermission. I got to tell you what, these Pepsi-Cola Pure Stocks put on some of the best shows week in and week out here at the Springfield Raceway. These cars may not have the horsepower or the speed as some of the bigger classes do, but they make up for it in competitive spirit. I tell you what, these guys will put on a show, and we've got a great group of them tonight. Robert Yount in the 2, leading them in the 12S. Christopher Sawyer to his outside. Richard Sparks in the 14, Jack Hammer in the Jack's Automotive, 714. James Reedus in the 34. Kyle Purvis is in the 22. Tyrell Jones is in the 33. Garrett Tillman in car number 84. Wade Bowe in the 03 machine on the outside of Tyrell Jones. Adam Brown is in the plain 3 machine. Adam Brown is in the number 3 car. That's blue with an orange number 3. Garrett Tillman in car number 84. Richard Harrington in the Family Pharmacy Mexican Villa number 15 car. Jacob Cater in the 20. Brandon Sanders in that 64. 14X of Landon McLaughlin. If I said that right, it's an awfully long last name. If I butchered that, I'm sorry. Landon McLaughlin in the 14. Dave Waggy in car number 13, one of our regulars here at the Springfield Raceway. Jordan Goddard in car number 53. He's also in the race tonight. Jordan Goddard finds himself down to the inside of Richard Harrington. He's right there behind Garrett Tillman in car number 84. Pepsi-Cola, the title sponsor of the Pure Stocks here at the Springfield Raceway. Ice cold Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Pepsi products available in the concession stand. Go on down there and knock yourself out. Green flag coming out. Here we go. Robert Yount in the 2 car leads him. He takes the inside of the speedway as they go off into 1 and 2 for the first time. Christopher Sawyer in the 12 is in his tire tracks, but look out. Here comes Jack Hammer in the Jack's Automotive machine. Right behind them is the hard-charging number 34 of James Reedus. James Reedus is 3 wide with Tyrell Jones and Kyle Purvis. Look at that. 4 wide for a minute there over in turns 1 and 2 as Reedus makes a big move to the outside. There goes Jack Hammer. There goes Jack Hammer down to the infield. Jack Hammer goes down to the infield. He's off the racing surface. No caution. We stay under the green flag. James Reedus has worked his way up to the front end, now takes the lead. That did not take long for the 34. James Reedus up in front in car number 34. Tyrell Jones in the 33 car is now in the 2nd position. Christopher Sawyer in the 12S. Kyle Purvis running 3rd and 4th. And Garrett Tillman for now rounds out the top 5. It's a bit of a distance back to the 3. 3 wide as they come out of turns 3 and 4. Kyle Purvis emerges with the number 3 position in the 22. Fast earlier on in the night in his heat race, and he'll look to try to make it work in the A main event, trying to work the bottom side of the speedway, looking for 2nd place right now ahead of Tyrell Jones. Not enough to get up there for now. He's going to have to settle for 3rd. James Reedus in the 34 running his top side of the speedway. It's a place we're very familiar with watching him run. Also familiar with watching him run in the top spot, and that's exactly where he is tonight. Meanwhile, midway through the pack, you have Yount in the 2 and also Richard Sparks in the 14 battling for position. Jacob Cater also close by there as well. Field starting to spread out just a little bit now as the duration of this race continues on. Kyle Purvis in the 22 looks like he's making up just a little bit of ground on Tyrell Jones, and albeit if he doesn't pull down to the inside of him there in turns 1 and 2, Kyle Purvis has cut down the deficit between him and Tyrell Jones, and he'll go to work on him for 2nd as James Reedus in the 34 puts Dave Waggy in the 13 1 lap down, and Tyrell Jones and Kyle Purvis will go around him as well. Also Garrett Tillman. Dave Waggy very slow around the speedway. Not sure what's going on with the 13, but it looks like he may be getting ready to make the right turn back into the pit area. And there he goes off of the racetrack. James Reedus has opened up a sizable lead over second place Tyrell Jones. Kyle Purvis and Garrett Tillman all ran the bottom side of the speedway over there in 1 and 2. Wade Bowe in the 0-3 is very slow here on the front straightaway as he takes the start-finish line. Not sure what's going on with Wade Bowe in the 0-3. That car very slow on the top side of the racetrack. And it looks like he also may be making an exit to the pit area. We'll see as he comes past. The lead is pretty well set for now, but from second, third, and fourth is still up for grabs. You have Tyrell Jones, Kyle Purvis, and Garrett Tillman kind of all in there together battling for those 3 positions. It's a ways back to Christopher Sawyer, though, in the 12S, as for now he rounds out the top 5. Kyle Purvis can make a move, and he can get even with Tyrell Jones in the corner. Just can't get around him. Tyrell Jones gets a really good bite to the outside as he exits the turns, and down the backstretch he goes. Once again, same result. Kyle Purvis is going to try it again. Work down to the bottom side of the speedway. Not enough to make it work. He can get even with him in the turns, but just can't get around him. Tyrell Jones now takes the bottom side, this time over in 1 and 2, and that works for him as well. Garrett Tillman, look out, here comes the 84. Kyle Purvis was working on second. Now he's in danger of losing third. You ever wonder why you give me these? Seriously. Thanks. All right, checker flag coming out. Oh, James Reedus takes it once again. James Reedus in the 34 takes the checker flag, and once again in familiar territory is James Reedus. Put another notch in the belt. Another victory in a feature event here at the Springfield Raceway for James Reedus. And by the way, Garrett Tillman is not the driver of car number 84. Sometimes these drivers swap cars. Brian Tillman is actually behind the wheel of the 84. And Brian Tillman actually used to drive that car some time back as James Reedus celebrates another win here on the front straightaway. Little bit of a burnout for the L34. That's the fastest family truckster you'll see. All right, that is going to do it for the first part of our show tonight. Second part of the show still yet to come. The rest of the feature events, including all 3 of the